Hey Oliver, good morning. It's Bree. I wanted to quickly go ahead and shoot this video for you, just go over a couple of things, and then I also wanted to touch on the hiring part and give you a couple ideas for that as well. So, starting with your website, I've got to say you have some really beautiful work and some just awesome pictures of bathrooms here. They look really nice, really clean. Your website to me looks a little bit old. It looks like it might have been created a while ago. I do like your logo though. This is a really professional and nice logo. You do at least have your services here and a gallery page, but the overall style looks old to me and it looks like it might be time for a website update. I'm also not sure kind of why this has its own little thing here. And this looks like it might be a social media thing here. It's a little hard for me to tell what's going on here, and then it just kind of abruptly ends. So I would say the home page could use a little bit of updating, but you have some really beautiful photos, so it could really showcase your work better. And the other issue I'm seeing here is that there's not really a whole lot to the homepage, right? There's not a lot of content. And Google likes to see a minimum of about 1,500 words on your homepage. This is for two reasons. The first reason is that they have crawlers and they're coming through, they read the content, they're trying to figure out what areas you serve, what services you offer. The more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert. In addition to that, you really want to beat out your competitors. So if your competitors had like 1,000 keywords, then, or excuse me, 1,000 words, then you would want to have about 1,500, etc. So it's really important to get some more content on here. Within that content, we want to have keywords. So things that someone would be searching for. For example, if someone was searching for a bathroom remodeling company, Newton, Mass, and you had bathroom remodeling company, Newton, Mass, those exact words all over your website, you're going to be really relevant for that search, and Google's going to be willing to put you up towards the top. So it's important to get those words in here and also those keywords. Now let's say we actually did a Google search for bathroom remodeling Newton, Mass. This is called the map pack, and the top three listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. The way you get yourself into this map pack is one, by having one, so having a Google business profile. Two, filling it out as much as possible, name, address, phone number, hours, filling out the full description, photos, etc. And three, putting your name, address, and phone numbers into as many directories, things like Yelp or Yellow Pages as possible. That'll really help to power your profile. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics. The same things apply. You want to be on the front page and ideally within the top three so that the most amount of people are going to find you. The first one is Yelp. I don't care about them, but I can see Harvey Remodeling. They're a local company. Let's take a look at their website. We can see this obviously is not their home page. This is a service page they have for Newton, Mass. Okay, so very small photo, but they do have some text here. They've got a call to action, some more text, some more photos, a lot of photos. A call to action, some text, nice photo, the call to actions or projects. Okay. So we can see they've definitely got a lot of text on here. Well, I shouldn't say a lot, but they've got a lot more than you. And if you had 1,500 words on your homepage, you'd be beating them out for sure, content-wise. Now, let's talk about why they are ranking. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what you're up against. This data here sometimes gets a little skewed when it's not the home page. Obviously, it was a service page, so we'll just pay attention to this DR here and how it's showing 3.4. This is essentially saying that they have a 3.4 power rating with Google, and it's just a number to compare to. Generally, you would raise these numbers by a thing called a backlink. All a backlink really is a clickable button or a shout out from another website. We're able to go into people's profiles and see what backlinks they have and actually attain those for your website. Lastly, and most importantly, I want to talk about the organic keywords. These are the keywords within the content that we were talking about before. For example, Newton bathroom remodeling. There's approximately 30 people who are Googling this per month, just for Newton. And I'm sure there's a lot of other search volume for other towns as well. I'm not sure what other areas you serve, especially if you serve Boston. There's a lot of search volume for Boston. But it's really important to be found for these keywords. The more people that are going to find your website, the more people that will call you, and in turn, the more people you're going to land. If we take a look at your website ratings, we can see the UR and DR rating are non-existent. You only have 2 backlinks. And if we look at your organic keywords, we do see that these are actually some good ones, right? General contractor, Newton, Mass, downtown Newton, Massachusetts, which is not relevant, but Newton bathroom remodeling, which is good. And so we can see you're in roughly 13th place, 48th place, right? Definitely not in the top 3. So there's definitely room for improvement to have more people finding your website. Now, I wanted to quickly touch on the hiring issue. If you are having a hard time hiring and finding employees, we do offer completely free hiring help. And I just wanted to extend that to you and also give you some tips on things you can do. So I have pulled up our own Facebook page, and I just wanted to show you a way that we've had really good luck finding employees for both ourselves and our clients. So if you go to your Facebook business page, and yours might not look quite like this. They're starting to switch all of them over to a new view. Yours may not have this. If it doesn't, it will look like this. Either way, you just want to get to where it says jobs. So you're going to go to the job section, and then you can create a job, and this has worked really well for us. Make sure you put as much information as possible. So the title, you can create a couple different jobs for the same type of job. Maybe it's a laborer or a roof laborer, or you can create a couple of them with a couple different names, even though they're for the same job, and increase the odds of someone finding it. The description, really beef up that description, really write about what the benefits are, why you're a good company to work with, the opportunity, right? Salary range, whether it's per hour, commission, I don't care, put something. I promise you, just put something, and that will really help to get people to see it and consider it. A lot of people will not consider a job if they can't tell right off the bat what it's going to pay. It'll feel like a waste of time. Any benefits at all, pop them in there, even if it's just, day shift or some or fixed. Fill everything out. Fill everything out. Some screening questions, a photo or whatnot, and you can require a resume. This has really helped us to find employees. Anyway, so in terms of your website, trying to get some more content on here, raising those UR and DR ratings with some high quality backlinks, and 3, getting some of those keywords into your content is really going to help to rank it. I hope that this was helpful, and I really appreciate your feedback. Have a great day.